A mother cat leaves her kittens hidden away in a wooden box, stepping out alone into a landscape where she is the smallest player. She doesn't get far. A dog has been waiting in the shadows, specifically positioned to cut off her path. The dog makes his intentions clear. He plans to kill the mother first, and then he intends to find that wooden box to finish off the kittens. It is a no-win scenario. The cat cannot win a fight, and she cannot outrun him. But if she dies now, her kittens, hidden and helpless, will simply starve to death in the dark. To give her children a chance at survival, the mother cat does the only thing left to do. She attempts to negotiate the terms of her own death. She offers a trade. She asks for enough time to find one last meal for her kittens. If he lets her go now, she promises to return later and let him eat her without a fight. The dog is skeptical but intrigued. He agrees to the deal, but with a warning. If she tries to run, the consequences for her and her kittens will be far worse. This agreement tethers the mother's life to a literal clock. Every passing second brings her closer to execution. With finite time, she can no longer afford the slow, methodical pace of a normal hunt. She must find food immediately, at any cost. The weight of this promise overrides her instincts. To get back to her kittens and back to the dog on time, she is forced to take risks she would never normally consider. With the clock running down, the cat stops looking for prey and starts looking for an opportunity. Nearby, Chintu and Chinky have just pulled a massive fish from the river. They are preoccupied, heating up oil and preparing to cook their catch. The cat doesn't hesitate. She lunges into the camp, grabs the heavy fish, and bolts into the brush before the humans can even stand up. Enraged by the loss of their dinner, Chintu and Chinky drop everything and give chase, determined to track the thief down. The humans are now part of the chain. They are following the cat's trail, unaware that they are being led toward a much darker encounter. To Chintu and Chinky, this is a simple pursuit of a thief. To the cat, it's a desperate race to fulfill her final duty before her time expires. She reaches the wooden box and drops the fish for her kittens. Their immediate survival is now guaranteed. But there is no time for comfort. She tells them they must learn to fend for themselves starting today, because she is leaving and she won't be coming back. The kittens cry out and plead for her to stay, but the cat has already made her choice. She has a debt to pay, and she intends to honor it. Her commitment to the promise overrides her own will to live. She turns away from her children and begins the walk back to her predator. The cat arrives back at the original spot. She stands before the dog, defenseless and ready for the end. The dog is caught off guard. He expected a lie, but instead he is faced with a creature that actually kept its word at the cost of its own life. At that exact moment, the final domino falls. Chintu and Chinky burst through the brush, having finally caught up to the cat who stole their fish. The logic of the chain is complete. Without the promise, no theft. Without the theft, no chase. And without the chase, no one would witness what happens next. This pursuit placed the humans directly between the predator and his prey. The mother's decision to return and die was the very thing that brought her the help she needed to live. Chinky sees the terrified cat cornered by the dog and realizes that this wasn't just about a stolen meal. Her anger vanishes as she steps in. She uses a stick to drive the dog away, forcing him to retreat and effectively breaking the fatal contract. The cat is safe, though the humans are still hungry. While the mother's integrity saved her life, Chintu is still grumbling about his fish, reminding us that while honor can change a fate, it doesn't always settle the bill.